Hey guys, DanHeilman back with another Awaken Chaos Era video. Today we're doing the Nero Spotlight. I've built him in a good set of gear. Don't get it twisted, he is in really good gear. It's kind of a hybrid defense, attack, damage, avarice set. I'll show you that in a minute. He is a great bruiser. He can sustain a lot of hits. He's going to be really good for Void Tower hard in some tank teams. I'll show you some good comps that work with him. I'll show you some damage tests. I'll show you all the numbers. I compared him to my Valeria, who's in pretty good gear. Oh, excuse me. And he does more damage than Valeria. So, okay, let's go. First of all, let's just go do some arena combat. I'll show you some arena combat, and then I'll show you some Void Tower. But before I do that, I want to talk about his damage numbers, and I want to talk about the gear I have him in. So let's begin there, okay? So here we go. Here's Nero. I do have him A5. So the only thing you really gain from the A5, let me move myself over here, is first of all, when you get A5, you're going to gain speed, health, attack, and defense, which is going to be really strong. Now, if you have an A2, it at least gives you the defense and attack, which is pretty strong. But what you really get from the A5 is basically you get this aura that the enemy team always has 15 reduced speed. It doesn't show anything, but it works, I promise. In Void Tower, you'll notice that he's only 157 speed, and he'll go before the waves. So that's like 172, which gives him a little bit faster than the waves. It absolutely works. Now, I did use 2 potions on him, just because I think he's pretty fun. I think he's pretty cool. Mastery. I'm not a fan of the mastery system, but that's not in this video. Okay, so he's fully skilled up. He's fully glyphed. Here's his gear. He's in avarice and speed. His avarice set is pretty strong. Now, I leveled this up just for him. So attack, precision, crit, defense, good stats for him. Defense, crit damage, health percent, good stats. Defense, precision, crit rate, crit damage. Defense main stat with attack percent, crit damage, speed. Again, this is pretty good gear. Defense with crit damage, attack percent, flat attack, and crit rate. And then defense main with speed, crit damage, and crit rate. Okay. So pretty good sets. He's in an avarice, as I mentioned. Here's his stats: 3,400 attack, 3,400 defense, 157 speed, 100 crit rate, 250 crit damage, 114 precision, tiny bit of agility, tiny bit of resistance. Okay, boom. There's my boy. Let's show him with some gameplay. But before I show the gameplay, let's talk about the numbers. Okay, so here we go. Here's my Valeria. Here's my Nero. You can see my Valeria with her ult does 12,306 damage. Nero does the same. Nero does more, 14,833 with the same team setup, which is Hackren and Brand. I will say, when you're using Nero, it makes a huge difference when you're using someone like Brand and Hackren and Evelyn First On with him. All 3 of those do scale. You can see the most amount of damage he did is when I have Hackren, Evelyn First On, and Brand. I have confirmed that an avarice set 100% works on him. Without avarice, he did 4,600 damage. With avarice, he did 7,000. That's a 52% damage increase, okay? And then going from that to the full damage, now if you put buffers, what is that? So if we go like this, if we go that minus that divided by the starting initial value, you get 133% increased damage. Okay, so the team comp is very important for him. He works really good with Hackren, Evelyn First On, and Brand. But if you're solo with no defense buff, I don't know that he's going to perform that well, right? Because he's only going to hit for 7,000. It's still not bad. 7,000 versus a 12,000 Valeria hit. But look how much tankier he is. I mean, he's got 3,400 defense and 13k HP, where my Valeria only has 1,000 defense, right? And then once you add Hackren's defense on top of that, and Evelyn First On and Brand, he's going to have a lot of defense, and he's going to be quite hard to take down, right? Okay, there's that. Now, I'll end the video with some gameplay. I can't get into RTA, you know, it's closed. I can never get into RTA, right? It's just closed all day long. So I wanted to show some RTA footage, but it's just the battles take forever, and I can't physically get into RTA because the windows aren't open. But okay, now I'll finish the video with some footage. Enjoy that. I have a couple arena battles and some damage test and some Void Tower hard. Okay, so Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Enjoy the rest of the footage. See ya. All right, let's just try him real quick. Just solo. We'll see what kind of damage he does. I'm assuming that Hacker and Evelyn First On and Brand are all going to buff his damage, so we'll just let him do whatever he's going to do here. I did 14, didn't I? God damn it. Stupid game always goes to 14. All right, damage test. Nero, solo with Avarice only. Let's see what kind of damage we get. All right. Avarice definitely works. That's a fact. Just been messing around a bit with him, so let me just take him for a spin, show you some damage, etc. Let's go into arena first, and we'll do like full damage builds. I'm in platinum, so people aren't going to be doing anything crazy. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to put in a full tank team here. We're going to go like this. We're going to go like this, and we're going to go like this. We have a full damage setup. Now, all of these stats stack. So, Evelyn First On gives defense, Hackering gives defense, and Brand gives defense. All of them stack to do damage. So, I'll show you the damage we get here. And then I'll compare his damage versus Valeria. And I will just leave him in whatever their standard gear is. So, what we're going to do is we're going to put decreased defense. We're going to give everyone an extra turn just for fun. We're going to buff Brand. Okay, so now here's Nero, and let's see how hard he hits on basically all red and blue enemies here. Let's see what happens. He can do some damage. I've seen a lot of people in Discord saying he hits like a noodle, blah, blah, blah. Obviously, I'm in low arena right now, so, and they gave me the chance to set up. But the good thing about this team is, even if the enemy goes first, I mean, good luck killing him, right? He's got a lot of defense and a decent amount of HP. So there's a stun. They got a stun on my Brand, unfortunately. Which is pretty normal, you know, pretty par for the course for having a corrupt Aurak on the enemy team here. Okay, so that decreased defense is going to hurt me a bit. Let's see how much damage we can deal still. Okay, still not bad. Still not bad for sure. Okay, we got the stun on him. Now we'll actually buff everyone. And I'll show you his A2 damage against Corrupt Aurak here real quick. Okay, almost killed him. His A2 lacks a bit of damage, but his ultimate hits pretty hard. I haven't really tried his A1 that often, obviously, because you usually don't get to that point. But I guess we'll just show one quick arena match again, and then I'll show him in some Void Tower stuff. I soloed all the way to 60 with him in Void Tower, no problem. I don't know what actually happened on 60, but maybe we'll try it out and see what happens here. So, all right, we're going to do the same normal stuff. We're going to give some bonus turns. We're going to buff. All right, and Vance might do some good damage to him. Oh, he went for Hackering for some reason. Okay, good. Vance was probably a pretty good enemy of Nero, and here I'm going to get a lot of my buff stripped and stunned, probably. Yeah, okay, so I got most of my buff stripped. The Evelyn First On aura, you cannot strip. It is an actual aura. And not to mention, the aura from Nero, that reduced speed, is on the enemy team at all times. It doesn't show it, but it 100% works. So that's another interesting fact. All right, so you can see we're just gonna do some stuff here, and Nero didn't even get touched by anything here, right? He's quite tanky. A lot of people saying he's like a noodle, and I don't really see that. I don't see him being a little noodle as far as damage or his own survivability. Let's just try his A1. Does grant immunity, which is kind of cool. So it's a 2-turn immunity as well, which is pretty cool. You could probably run him in a Cursed set to get that immunity more often in PvP. You could run him in a stun set, or you could run him in an Avarice set. So any of those three are going to be pretty solid for him. Before I do that, let's just go into Void Tower real quick. So let's go into Void Tower. I'll just show you against Void Tower enemies. A good team. I was using like this team here. I don't know that Florence is that useful. Maybe I do just put in someone like Evelyn First On in here. Just because that just gives a decent amount of defense. You get extra turns and you get joint attacks. So let's put him in here, and I'll just show you how he works and kind of mess around with him a bit. Let's see if we can kill the waves. I mean, kill this level here. So I haven't really tried. Let's just try 60 here. Yeah, we're not going to do any of that. We're just going to A1. We got 3 waves, so I will buff. Put the unkillable on my Nero. And let's just try this alt here. These are mostly green enemies, so he did get some deflex. He was able to one-shot a couple of the other ones, though. Okay. I want to try the joint attack. Let's see how that works. I gotta deflect, because I don't have, you know, a perfect amount of precision on him, but let's try the A1 again. I mean, 6,300 for an A1 against these Void Tower enemies is not terrible. It really is not. I guess we can do some bonus turns here. And you can see that my Nero's only 157 speed, but the enemy gets minus 15 speed. So you can see I'm actually going before the enemies, even with 157 speed. So that alone is pretty strong, although, of course, it does require a fully ascended Nero, which you need 5 copies of him, which is going to be hard for some people. All right, let's try the A2 against unbuffed enemies here. Wow. I mean, he does some good damage. He's got 2 AoEs. He's in an Avarice set. All right, let's see what we can do here against... See, this is going to be a hard one because we got CC, who's just like a total pain in the ass. And you got Blackhorn here. So let's... I guess we need to go for probably Blackhorn first. Okay, let's buff. Okay, let's do the ult here. CC is going to be immune to that ult, unfortunately. But, oh, I almost killed Blackhorn straight up. Wow. I mean, that's a decent amount of damage for sure. I mean, that almost literally just killed Blackhorn straight up. I'm not using any CC or anything, just straight out damage tank team here. Okay, of course CC is going to full heal Blackhorn, and he's going to full heal himself, and blah, blah, blah. Oh, they taunted my EFD. That sucks. Okay, let's try this one now. Look at that. Wow. Man, that is some serious damage. That's no joke. There's no joke. And they can't even break his shield as far as damage. Now she's going to go inside Blackhorn. He's going to full heal his whole entire life force. Put the block dead. Let's just A1 right here. Okay, let's A1, try to get stun. Okay, let's just A1 again. 3,800 damage. Just keep chipping down here. He's probably going to use his full heal right here. Yep, of course. Okay, literal full heal. Beautiful. And we're just going to sit and chip down. This is going to be a long video, but just wanted to spotlight him in a bunch of different areas and just show him. I like this tank team here. My Evelyn First On is not built very well, but you kind of get the point, though. All right, so next turn I'll have my alts back up. My two, you know, my S1, I mean S2, S3, A2, A3, whatever. All right, so clearly we're, let's just try to taunt now. All right, now we got the taunt. All right, so now let's buff. All right, so here we go. Now we'll have another alt. Let's see if we can get Blackhorn down. Wow, look at that damage. All right, so CC moved over to him now. Let's, he's not immune to damage, so let's do that. You get a joint attack from him. You do have the big version of decreased defense because I'm using Evelyn first on here, but... Okay, let's just auto now. Because this is going to take forever now. Alright, so we'll just play it on auto. And this is a great auto team. I'm pretty sure you could clear a lot of the Void Tower using this team. As long as we can get this stupid CC and Nick down. We do have... we did get CC out. Oh, we taunted him anyways. Alright, damn it. I was going to say we should have taunted CC and got her down, but oh well. She's going to just continuously do this for the rest of her life.
Get away from this land! Runic power, follow. There can be no mercy for treason. Get away! Runic power.
One thing that's pretty useful about Nero, though, is this Icy Halo. Look at this. Reduce healing effect by 50%. It's at least helping a little bit. And you can see it's an unremovable buff. It has that little, like, border around it.
Can be no mercy for treason. Get away from this land. There can be no mercy for treason. Runic power. Follow my command.
I fight for the right.
Bow before your king. Leave no one alive.
All right. After an hour, we got this level down. No problem. Nero didn't even take 1 point of damage from anyone. There's nothing anyone could do. This is a good auto team. It's slow as shit, but it definitely works. You can bust through all these. I just basically did that on auto. I stopped a couple times to taunt CC, but other than that, it's pretty much just full auto. So he's pretty cool in tower. What else can we show him in? He's Blue Boy. What would he be useful in? Ash Magisteria, maybe? I don't know. By the way, this is a ridiculous event. Like a ridiculous event. 13,000 points. My God. You have to upgrade like 17 gear sets. All right. That's pretty much it for Nero. just a generally good bruiser. He's going to be good for decent content. You know, if we get new dungeons in the future, maybe he's be useful. He doesn't have a huge spot in dungeons. I think he's going to be really good in arena, RTA, Void Tower Hard. I mean, he could be a campaign farmer if that's a thing you're looking for. Other than that, pretty cool, fun to play around with. That's it. Oh my God, excuse me. That's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, hit the sub and like button. Have a great day, and good luck in your summons if you're trying to get them. See you, everyone.